Don't let our food be denied you. Put our polyunsaturated fats and triglycerides inside you. And that was said by Jimmyneutron. This is game 2 of Hippie versus Neutron on the April Warno SDL Monthly Tournament round 2, I think. And I'm playing 8th ID, so much for not playing meta divisions, and I'm against another meta division in 7th Panzer. And we're on death row. I had the counter pick, I think. I can't remember. What's the plan? I don't know. Let's do the deployments and then let's watch the game. So, starting with my deployment, you gotta open LRS OP, one of these OP sniper squads, and on the other side, 7th also has an OP sniper squad in SDL April, but for some reason these are 80 points, but they've got the RPG. But if you remember from last game, the Spetsnaz Brew had the RPG and basically identical stats, and they were 65. This Resolute trait apparently costs a lot. I don't know. So LRS to get the ground surveillance radar, and yeah, I've got one here. I'm defending on this side, and yeah, just you get one there, one over to here to spot people in this thing, and then one over to here to spot the guy that's going to be here. Typically, you'd want to move this guy up actually to here. And then on the far left, we've got some scouts in the ACAV, and I'm just sending a scout here to look at this, and then I'm going to try and get the ACAV round so I can shoot people in the back. Recon helicopter, I opened A10, see how that goes for me. And then behind this, I've got 2 ITOs. So why not the TOW 2? I only get 3 TOW 2s, I get 8 ITOs. And there's not a single T-72 in the game that can be front shot by a TOW 2. That's useful to know, so there's no point getting them, you might as well get the ITO. So ITO here, ITO here, and then 2 chaparrals to shut down airplane. They go into here with a supply. CV gonna go through both zones and just sort of sit here. It's not a great place for archery, you want over here. And then a supply, another supply. I guess I just had the money. Yeah, one of the supplies is going here for the LRS. On the right, I've just got a blocking force, so 1 Rangers, 1 Engineer flash is basically enough to hold everybody back, and then a CV for Echo as well. Switching over to my opponent, we've got 1 motorized Avklärer, just blocking there. SDL Avklärer going to this building, SDL Avklärer going to this building. It's interesting, neither of us have opted for this. 2 CV tanks, so yeah, 185 points, but the regular one's 135. The tank CV prices are really weird. I don't know where they get them from. So like, this is 50 points out, but the TAT BBK from the previous game was like, what, 20, 30 points out? Some of them are like 100 points out, or like 80 for like the PT-76 Fiora and stuff like that. So yeah, we got a command tank, another command tank, a Cub Estrella. So yeah, that would shut down all airplay. Munitions, and then yeah, this is the main axis of the attack, so where I'm weakest is where the enemy's strongest, but sometimes you just roll like that. So 3 T-72s max vetted, 2 Panzer Jaeger, 2 Pioneer Flam. It's going to come down here. So that about does it for the deployment. Oh, I forgot, there's a Strela here. Strela's going up here. This is 10 points for what is actually a pretty good AAP. So if you compare this to the Eagle's like 35. And for some reason this has 152 suppression, the Eagle's got like 60 or something, I don't know. But yeah, patch any day now. Patch any day now. Just trying to keep up the enthusiasm. Sorry for being a negative Nelly, a Debbie Downer. Let's start. Right, so they're off, and yeah, I've got the scout going forward because I've got an A10 behind it. See how that goes for me in the no-fly zone. Just get a Cub. No-fly zone. But I can sort of do the same on the other side with the chaparrals. They're a bit cheaper. They've got less range, like they don't have the... So this is 5,650 meters. So let's look at the map, shall we? The outer circle's 2,500. Right, so that's 5,000. So it can get to this side. And here. It can get to this side. So 1 Cub in the middle of the map covers all this, and you might say, well, that's the entire playable area, Hippie. And you'd be right. But here we go, I'm trying to shoot this man with the Thunderbolt. I lose visual when he gets into the house, so I try and shoot this man. And we get some good hits off, but not enough to kill him. And then, yeah, we get hit by Cub and Estrella and we die. So obviously it comes all the way back here, but yeah, I can still cover the whole map. And then this is the wheeled Strela, not the other Strela. Infantry small arms stun helicopters basically immediately now. Basically everything stuns helicopters immediately now. So I'm trying to get this guy back here. For some reason I told him to go to that Humvee, so now he's tracking that Humvee. Over here, I've realised, oh shit, I'm totally burned. I bought that A10 and it just really didn't pay for itself. I need to stop doing this. You cannot use air heavily in this patch, you will just lose it 100% of the time. It just doesn't work. I need to wait. I need to stop doing it. But the beatings will continue until morale improves. CV tank here in for Dark Neutron now, so I only got 95 point leads, but I spent like half as much on CVs as he did. But interestingly enough, you can now have 2 CVs in the zone. This doesn't have anything behind it, so I didn't react fast enough, and now he's going to die. And over here, I'm just totally screwed. So, trying to buy M1 Abrams. This is 240, and so at max range, the M1A one will do really well. But these are 110, right? So you can get 2 of these for 1 M1, and if you close the distance, then they will win. And that is what has happened here, right? So if I want to have a max range tank fight, you know, my options are basically 0, right? I can sort of sit back here, but he'll just drive forwards with his 3 T-72s. So yeah, big misplay from me. On something like 2 lakes, I think 8th beats 7th, but looking at this, I mean, this map's quite tight, and so it's very difficult for me to use my range advantage, like on the ITOs as well. It's difficult to use the range advantage. And yeah, the T-72s just stack up a lot faster than the Abrams. So that was a mistake from me. So we see tow helicopter. Now I'm trying to get some infantry over there just to, you know, sponge for my M1 and so on. And yeah, this is sort of fluffing everything because they're driving into the forest, it's losing sight, and then it doesn't keep going, just sort of hits the ground. Well, I can't see, you know, it'd be cool if it just went to the last node location. I feel like that would be more sensible. And yeah, he's smoking up quite rightly, and then here comes the Strela, so I have to pull back. On this side, I hit this with the ITO twice, but he's still alive, and he's going to get out now. Pretty sure that was 2 hits to get it onto that HP. Strela gets my helicopter. And that will be a continuing theme in this game. I put way too much into air when I just shouldn't have done that. So yeah, you see at these ranges, I'm not going to win this. I didn't know how many were there, but yeah, you just see that. I just get bursted down. I managed to kill 1, but I'm on 1 HP now. But we know the Strela's dead, so I can move the Toko up a bit and try and get Engineer Dragon, which, you know, I really need to engineer Fireteam AT4, but so I've got Fireteam Law, so yet another mistake from me. Getting Fireteam Law against these T-72s, the Law doesn't do anything, so it doesn't help. And once these heavy, I mean they're mediums, but once these medium tanks get in the forest, if there's 2 of them, then they'll just chew up all the infantry, so I've got to be really careful now. I'm trying to use the Tow Cobra. So yeah, the Dragon one's not fantastic either, but it's quite a cheap unit. 10 HP, it's used for sponging. Good play on the smoke from Dark Neutron. And over here, I ran into that motorized half clear, and I just can't kill it. Like, you might say, well, you got Engineer's Flash, but infantry takes so long to kill other infantry now, it's just not going to work. So I got to get back. And then, yeah, so I'm pushing him back with this. The ITO on the Cub, hopefully, but I think it misses. Oh, it didn't, it hit it. Okay, so I didn't actually know about that. And the M1A one's up here now, and he's used his smoke, right, on this guy, because he used it before. So we nail that guy. And then, you know, we're just trying to push him out, but these guys are too far behind, so I wasn't speedy enough. So at this point, I've got a pretty good chance of getting back into the game. This Conquer's obviously in a really annoying spot because it just shoots everybody coming down this road, and the LRS can't shoot it because I've not supplied it. He's run out of sniper bullets. Similarly, the ITO can probably hit this guy depending on where he's going. That's a weird reinforce. And then, yeah, so if these were AT4s, I'd be in a much better position, but as it stands, you know, the laws don't really do anything. And yeah, the dragons are too far forwards. So this T-72 and this T-72 together are probably going to kill all this. So I'm trying to get this guy out, but he's moving back, and you see, yeah, the law deals 1 pip of damage, that's if it hits, and the law has 39% accuracy, so you'll get like 1 hit. So we see the LGB bomber, but I lost the targeting, and then yeah, he gets one tap by a cub, and now he's out of the game for 18 minutes, I believe. It might be 17. So it's a mistake from me to bring air, and you see my opponent's not bringing any air. He understands this very well. But I've invested now into like 6 helicopters, because I know a couple of recon helicopters died, and that's just a big mistake. I shouldn't be doing that. So I'm making a lot of mistakes, and I lost my Abrams here because I drove it forwards to shoot this, and then he got shot in the side by these guys. This guy's still alive. This guy ran out of ammo. That's a shame, because you know, if I'd had this resupplied, which I have the power to do, I'm just not playing very well today. And that would have been good. And then you see why investing in 120-point helicopters is a bad idea in this meta, because these cost 10. You get like 8 or 12. So, but literally the same price as 12 Strellas is 1 Cobra. So I'm buying these helicopters, and all he has to do is just put Strellas across the entire width of the map. They cost 10 points, they're really good, and then I can't use the helicopters anymore. So that was really stupid from me. You should be learning, and the epic smoke micro that I showed off in game 1 is just not there anymore. I'm totally out of energy, I guess. APM too low. See, I'm trying to move this guy up to here now. But yeah, I really should have. That's, you know, this supply could get to here. That's what he's doing, and then this supply could get to here and heal this. And I'm really in a pickle because I need to kill 2 T-72s for every Abrams plus change. This is 110. I mean, this is 135. So yeah, I need to kill 2 for every Abrams, and I've not been doing that. So the number of Abrams is growing, and I'm buying these tools that don't help me because yeah, 10 points, Strela 2M, 40% accuracy. Yeah, you only need 1 to stop him. And yeah, I'm trying to kill this smoke tries outplayer here. But I moved this guy across here, and I didn't know about these T-55s, and then I don't look, so he just dies now to that. This guy should have moved him up to here. And you see the Ito. You know, if this had only been Fire Team 84, but it's not. And yeah, my M1, I guess I could have sent it forward to this point, or had him here, but as it stands, he's just running at my ATGMs and killing them all. Because I'm getting them low, but I'm not killing them. And then I'm getting stressed out. So yeah, it takes 3 on a T-72M. Really great play from Dark Neutron here, just pop in the smoke and then reversing back into it to mess with the ATGM targeting. And at this point, you know, I'm definitely on the back foot here. This guy's out of ammo again. This guy had toes left, but I had to back him because of the Strellas coming towards me. And yeah, there was no Fire Team 84. I should have had that in here, and I shouldn't have bought these helicopters because they're useless now because of these Strellas. So just kill everything. You need to kill 12 Strela 2Ms to balance out 1 Cobra. So it's got its ammo, but because of that smoke, it can't shoot this, right? And it, you know, it can't shoot that. And so now I'm trying to hit this guy with the Abrams. Oh yeah, I remember this. I told him, you know, I just drove him up and assumed he would automatically hit the T-72, but he didn't. He went for the Strela. That was my fault. And now I've lost this guy over here, and I've got no infantry over here either. And you might say, you know, well, helicopters for fast reaction, but against the Strellas, these 10-point Strellas, these guys are pretty useless. So it was a mistake to buy these. This is 1 M1A1 Abrams, and in this meta you should just buy the M1A1 Abrams. And now this guy's like mega stressed and he's not going to accomplish anything. Got nothing over here. Move over the helicopters, but I already spoke about that. This Abrams should have had the supply right behind so I could have gotten back in and some recon, like a recon here. Got the infantry, but it's not really good enough. And then there you go, I managed to sideshot one of the T-72Ms, but I gotta kill 2. For every one I gotta kill 2. So, yeah, I'm buying M1A1s at a rate of 1 a minute, but my opponent's buying T-72s at a rate of 2 a minute, and I'm not trading adequately. So, you know, I want to get this guy forwards and kill this. Yeah, but the the Strellas can't do anything. So I lose the CB. I managed to kill him, but I wasn't fast enough. And me putting smoke there kind of helped him. But yeah, at this point, this is some no-fly zone. I mean, it has been since the start of the game, but I haven't learnt my lesson. I buy a 400-point M270, which was a really bad idea. I should have bought 2 Abrams instead. But I bought this, and now, that was really stupid, because imagine if I had 400 points of infantry in here. But I don't. So, over here, I'm trying to... I can't see that guy. Yeah, I can't see this guy. And now he's in my backline now. All my Cobras are dying to Strellas. So I either back them or lose them. I usually back them, sometimes I lose them. But yeah, this was a mistake. This was a waste of 400 points because, not only did I miss, but I really need some infantry. And then I lose my chaparrals because this guy's over here now. Imagine if I had an infantry here. I had to fall back here as we spoke about. And yeah, I just can't use the helicopters because of the manpads. So a big difference from game 1 where there were no manpads and I could use the helicopters. And yeah, you just see the T-72s everywhere. I just can't shoot them fast enough. Literally just can't shoot them fast enough. So I need some recon over here. And yeah, I gotta wait for it to get there. So the M270 does work, but when you're on the defensive like this, you really can't afford to buy something like that. But I've got no recon here, and yeah, I'm not using the mortar. More mistakes. So yeah, I don't get an M1A1 CV, but I do get an M1 CV, and I can't drive it up here because I get shot at straight away. Unlike the other side, which can put it behind this building. But once you lose this as blue, it's very, very, very difficult to win the game. And yeah, I think I've basically talked this to death. The game's already over. I don't know what to say. I don't have any units left. So I've got these M1s, but I don't have any recon in front of them. He's got some cluster shit. That's going to kill it. I don't have the chaparrals anymore, right? So I can't stop that. And I just didn't trade efficiently. I didn't buy proper units. What I should have done is just spam out tanks, and I didn't do that. It was really silly of me to do that. So you see that there's, you see my opponent knows what's up, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 T-72s in the middle with another 2 on the way here. Another 2 on the way here. Got some T-55s back here. And that's the meta, and I should know that because, I did it in the March tournament final. But, yeah, basically the game's over. I've lost the game. So I'll just speed up for you, but writing is very much on the wall. I should have resigned, but I was taking a few minutes to think, well, why did I lose this? I need to figure this out. Why am I losing this? So I shouldn't have bought the helicopters. I shouldn't have bought the plane. The A-10, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have bought the M270. What I should have bought instead was just M1A1, M1A1, M1A1. To counter out the... See, so I buy more planes here, and it's just pointless because, the LGB doesn't kill this anyway. It just gets up to 1 HP and I can't kill it. Which is a shame. And then, yeah, yeah, my chaparrals are down. And so I've lost my back line, I've lost my front line, and that's GG, just waiting for it to end. So I hope you learned something, you can wait for the patch or you can just spam tanks, and I didn't do that, and so I lost, and I should know better, really. Yeah, so those LGBs aren't, So when he overextends, the Thunderbolt can be really good, but once I've lost my AA, then these cheap little planes are going to kill me, because I lost my chaparrals. And that's game. See, a good game to my opponent. You see, when you buy the right unit, it does well. You just gotta learn the meta. Or wait for a patch, I guess. Good game, well played.